Strategies, tactics, and skills. These are the three things that you need to teach to entrepreneurs in your program. I'm Chris Cooper. This is Business is Good. And if this episode is helpful, just go to businessisgood.com and follow the prompts to find our community to talk about this topic and others that benefit entrepreneurs. So after working with over 1,800 gyms worldwide, we know that our program, our mentorship practice, Two Brain Business, can get a gym amazing results. Our strategies are commonly used in big businesses and translated for our gym owners. Our tactics are specific to the fitness industry and we test them relentlessly. Every tool, every template, every social media swipe file that we give our clients has been tested hundreds of times. We know they work, but still, around 1.8% of the time, a client struggles in our RampUp program. Now they get the same strategies and tactics as everybody else. They have one-on-one mentorship calls, and honestly, we sometimes do a couple of extra calls just to get them on track if they're struggling. So why aren't these outliers getting the same results as the other 98%? What's missing? Well, I didn't want to guess, so I looked at our most successful gym owners, the ones who ascended rapidly from their starting point to earning $100,000 a year and then getting to $1 million in net worth. I called their mentors, I looked at all of their call notes, and I walked through their metrics month by month. Then I scrolled through their Facebook posts and questions, and finally, this theme began to emerge. The most successful gym owners have skills that the least successful don't. For example, the most successful gym owners are able to focus on the work that they're assigned in RampUp, make the time to do it, and complete all the work between their calls. In fact, the most common thing that these fast ascending clients say in interviews is, I just did what my mentor told me to do. Now, conversely, if you read the conversations and exit interviews of the unsuccessful, the opposite theme is repeated over and over. I just don't have time to do it. Or, I'm so overwhelmed, can I pause and come back later? But they have the same number of hours in the day as the successful clients. They have the same basic gym business that the successful clients do. So what's the difference? The difference is focus, and focus is a skill. Now, some clients have the skill of focus already. Maybe it's not well developed, but we can help them build it. Usually, these are people who have a family, they own a business, and they work out a lot. They train hard. The most focused sometimes have multiple fields of play, each of which is important enough to warrant their full attention. So they're not just running a business, but they're also raising kids or pets and doing triathlons. Some clients don't have strong focus skills, but they can force a deep focus when required. So these are people like me who do their best work right before a deadline. When given a short leash, these clients can be really successful with our RampUp program, but they'll never be successful just by reading books or listening to podcasts or trying to figure it out on their own. And they won't benefit from a group coaching program because they're going to be in it for a very long time because they only have a certain amount of focus to dedicate to it. So this group is a bit slower than the fast ascenders, but they'll get there eventually. For them, a 12-week sprint with really frequent touch points will keep them on track. But others don't have any focus skills, and they're overwhelmed, and they're stressed all the time. In most cases, for these people, one-on-one mentorship is their only hope. And even then, they might struggle to keep up with the mentor's pace. In these cases, the mentor has to do really frequent touch points, almost daily. Or they can make appointments with themselves, the client I mean, to do the work and show their mentor when they have their focus blocks planned in their calendar. So these clients might benefit from scheduled open office hours or however you want to hold them accountable, where they just show up and do the work on time. But they won't benefit from getting a new task or idea every week or every month because they'll just get more and more buried. Finally, the 1.8% who are so overwhelmed that they can't get anything done. These clients might not be successful in your program or any other. And if they have compounding stressors like money or problems at home, then your coaching sessions will just become therapeutic venting. You'll have to keep these clients on a very short leash, like text me what you plan to accomplish every morning and tell me what you got done every night. And they should also be coached on building a schedule to do the work and the expectation to have the work done on the very first call. In fact, you might even want to add a qualifying question to your sales script. When do you plan to get the work required done to get a good return on this investment? Now, there are other skills that some entrepreneurs lack, like an abundance mindset, and instead they have a scarcity mindset, or they don't know how to focus on the gain instead of on the gap. Maybe they lack the skill of patience or the skill of virtuosity, which is doing the basics really well instead of chasing novelty. But a lot of entrepreneurs can be more successful if they develop entrepreneurial skills. And I'm going to be talking more about that in future podcasts, some skills, how to develop them, and how they can actually hold people back from executing on the strategies and tactics that you give them. Luckily, I come from a fitness background where nobody is usually super excited to start with my program. And so I've been working with a spectrum of people who are either slightly bought in or completely overwhelmed, stressed, and unmotivated. And so I know a lot of the strategies that can help you as a business coach too. I'll go deeper on these in the coming weeks. This is Business is Good. I'm Chris Cooper. If you want to talk more about developing strategies, skills, and tactics, just go to businessisgood.com, click join the community, and you'll be invited into our free private Facebook group for entrepreneurs.